we talked about it at the beginning of the show, but there was a decent amount of snow across the state today. This video was taken in Palmyra around 1 o'clock, where you can see there was even a little bit of accumulation on the ground. And Dana, it looks like there is even more potential for some snow in the forecast next week.
Absolutely, Sam. We're going to talk a lot about the storm for Tuesday and break it all down, but we're having some precipitation throughout the state right now. We can even hear it on the roof of the studio. So that means we do have some fairly heavy rain at this time moving through the Portland area. If you're in the southern half of the state, you're seeing mostly rain at this time, and the northern half of the state is seeing some more snow. So as this precipitation continues to move throughout the overnight hours, we aren't expecting too much more in terms of snowfall accumulations, maybe another dusting up to about another ½ an inch or so. Obviously, if you are in the rain section, there's not going to be any snow accumulations there. Overnight tonight, though, there might be some black ice formation, because the roads are wet from either seeing the rain or the snow, and our overnight low temperatures are likely going to drop below freezing. So certainly something to keep in mind, that there may be some black ice out there tonight and early tomorrow morning. I also wanted to mention that it will be windy once again during the day tomorrow, wind gusts upwards of 35, even 40 miles an hour in some spots, so it'll be another breezy day in this stretch. So over the next few hours, the precipitation will continue to exit to our east about 10 p.m., clearing out of areas of western Maine, and then northern and down east Maine should clear out by about midnight. And then tomorrow will feature some more sunshine, but it'll also be chillier and we'll have that breeze, so those wind chill temperatures will feel pretty cold. And then we have a lot of eyes on the storm that's coming in for Tuesday. This will likely be the first big storm that we have to talk about for the season. Therefore, the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for Tuesday into very early Wednesday morning. A winter storm watch means that there is potential for 6 inches or more of snow, and the heaviest snow is likely Tuesday evening and Tuesday afternoon. So let's time this out. By about noontime, we'll start to see some of those snow showers move into areas of Maine, and along the immediate coastline, there is the potential here for some mixing. That's still one of the questions we have in this forecast, is the exact track and whether or not the coast will be able to get all snow, or if there will be some mixed precipitation and the potential for a little bit of rain, which could cut into those snowfall totals. Heavy snow and heavy precipitation continues into the evening and overnight hours, but overall this system is fairly quick, and by the time we get to early Wednesday morning, we're already starting to clear out, and we'll even have some sunshine in the afternoon on Wednesday. So here's a first look at our snowfall map. If you're closer to the coast, we're looking at about 4 to 8 inches here in this darkest blue color. Areas north of Bangor, for example, north of Lewiston and Augusta, 2 to 4 inches. And then areas north of Greenville, Millinocket, and the mountains up to about 2 inches of snow. Marine forecast sees 5 to 10 feet. Water temperature is 48 degrees, and there's a gale warning in effect until tomorrow at 10 a.m. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So we're looking at pretty sunny conditions, but it'll be quite windy during the day tomorrow, so it'll make it feel colder than it actually is. And then we have that big storm that comes in on Tuesday. Precipitation starting about midday, heaviest in the afternoon and evening. It will likely be all or mostly snow for much of the state, though there might be some mixed precipitation along the immediate coastline. That's something that we're hoping to iron out tonight into tomorrow morning. Obviously, those snowfall totals closest to the coast 4 to 8, and then gradually less the farther north you get. And we should clear out pretty early on Wednesday. Could even see some sunshine Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday, we have an Arctic front that rolls through. So we'll have some snow showers and snow squalls possible on Thursday. It'll also be pretty windy. And then Sam, it ushers in perhaps some of the coldest air so far this season. Highs on Friday in the 20s.
Wow, and it's about that time of year I've added an extra hat, gloves, blanket to the car.
And it's time to break out the snow shovel.
Yes. All right, thank you, Dana. Thanks for tracking it all.